Good morning, students. So today it is another class for risk and insurance management, and let us recap of the last class. So in the last class we have discussed about the risk estimation techniques, and we know that is the the techniques mostly in the use of the risk estimated in different ways, and the object of the that is the object of the risk estimation operation is to create a way for arranging risk in the order of the importance and the use of the numeric value. And in these cases also we have discussed about that is the physiologic, and that is the risk assessment, game theory, and that is another we have discussed, that is the decision tree and the Monte Carlo simulation and the expert judgment. Okay, and also we have discussed about the risk estimation for the techniques for interest of things, that is it have to create the dynamic interaction and scalability and limited resource as well as the data availability. My dear students, today it's the important classes for the risk evaluation. It may be the last unit of unit 2. Okay, today we'll start the chapter, the risk evaluation. Students, so in this unit we have already covered, that is starting from the point we will discuss about it, that is uh, when we have started the risk, that is unit 2 of the risk and insurance management. We have started this unit or this unit with the risk identification, then risk assessment, risk analysis, and the risk estimation. And the last, that is the what about evaluation. What do you mean by the evaluation? The evaluation का मतलब है जो कि हमें, that is we have to find it, we have to calculate it. Okay, means it is the process of comparing the result of the risk analysis with the risk evaluation. Mostly criteria defined, that is the during the contest one establishment of the determine whether the cyber risk are acceptable or not. Okay, so this is the what happened. It is the process of evaluation when we have to say evaluate means to calculate. Okay, how much it is risk happen and how much this who might be that is affected or to that of the risk. Okay, and what property it is already lost. That would be many and more things you have to calculate it, and that is the risk evaluation. Okay, so it is a what happened comparison of the result of the risk analysis with the risk evaluations we can take it. So if we'll say broadly when you're discussing about it, that is the following steps should be required. Steps for evaluation. Okay, when I'm finding the risk, we have to find it. That is the first point. Identify and priorities, assets. Then second, locate asset. Then third, classify assets. Okay, then that is perform a threat modeling exercise, and fifth, finalize and make a plan. Students, so when you are discussing about the risk evaluation, we have to see that is what happened. Identifying and the priorities of the assets means we have to consider all types of the data, maybe by using the software applications or the services or any other assets that has must be managed. Okay, and you have to determine that is which of these is the most sensitive, and that would be the most damaging to that of the company if compromise, that we have to find it. That is in the case of the, we have to identify, you have to priorities, make the asset, you have to find the value, which asset should be the what happened most affected by this risk or not, that you have to find it. Okay, and that is whichever it is manageable, that we can manage it, otherwise we can find out that with the help of the so many data or many things. Then you have to find out the look at the assets, what happened, you have to find and you have to list the sources of the assets. Okay, maybe it be desktop or office computer, mobile devices, or whatever maybe, everything of the organizations or everything of the companies or whatever maybe, we have to that is find the assets. We have to look at the assessments to find out the assets, and after that we have to classify the assets. So regarding when you are classifying the assets, so we have to categorize the each assets either of the public informations or from the sensitive internal informations, or from the non-sensitive part, or that is a non-sensitive internal information, or maybe the compartmentalized internal informations, or maybe we can say that is the regular informations. That is one point. Another, and we have to another point, that is the perform the threat modeling exercise, because identifying and rating all the theories faced by the top rated assets, that to find it, and after that we have to finalize and make a plan. Once having the evaluation, mostly it starts to tackling the risk and beginning with the most critical things. So these are what are the steps when we are taking for the evaluation purpose. You have to first of it identify the priorities, the assets first of all, because these are the major causes, or that is the asset which have to be damaged by the risk only, and we have to find out the look at the asset, we have to find out the assets. Okay, because evaluate means what happened, to whom we make evaluate. वैल्यूएशन किसको करना है, वैल्यूएशन एसेट करना है, जो इवन में भी द लाइफ में भी द डेस्कटॉप और वट एवर में भी एनीथिंग, वट एवर में भी द सिंपल पिन से लेकर, दैट इज अल्पिन से लेकर पिन से लेकर, दैट इज ह्यूमन बीइंग तक, वी हैव टू असिस्ट इट, वी हैव टू मेक द असेस. ओके, वी हैव टू मेक द इवैल्यूएट देम प्रॉपर्ली. ओके, बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज द व्हाट हैपन, दैट इज द कंसीडर्ड एज एन एसेट. ओके, and that is to classify, okay, the asset which is that is so many categories are there, and you have to find it. Then after that you have to make a performance the theta modeling exercise, also how to face the risk. Okay, then after that is what happened, they have to finalize and make a plan. Another students have to listen here. Well, and actually maybe you can call upon to the evaluate risk in so many contests using various tools, or such as the tools like we have already discussed, that is the economic capital model, stress and scenarios test, or etc. In performing services, mostly related to the risk evaluation is there, and they actually should consider all the things. It may be rely on the other who have considered the following. So what are the following steps you have to think it. Let us, before I am going to about it, I have to consider about the four things. One is information about the financial strength, information about the financial strength, and the risk context of the organization, that is mostly corporate, appropriate for the management or to the assignment, that is you can say. And the second point we have to say, find out that is the information about the organizations and the risk management system. Okay, and third point, the relationship between the financial strength and the risk context. And fourth, that is the intended purpose and the user of the, that is actual work process. These are the four basic consideration we have to take it. Okay, when you're considering these things, first of all, when I am talking about, that is what when explaining about the information about the financial strength and the risk context of the organization, what are the information must be include? Must include the financial strength of the organization, must include the organizational risk profile and the nature and the scale and the complexity of the risk mostly faced by the organization. And we can also find out that is the current and the long-term risk that is environment. And you have to find out the organizational strategic goal, most including the goal for the levels or for the validity of the profit or for the short term and the long terms. And also you can say that the interest including the risk and rewards expectations of the relevant shareholders, we have to find it. And we have to say that is the regulatory or rating agency criteria for the risk level, that we have to find it. Okay. And another things we have to, when you're discussing the potential about the all the things, continuation must be there, okay, of the business operation or reflected in the rating and other things. And another, the risk, the degree to which the organization different risk interact with one another, that we have to find it also. Okay. And when we are finding this risks interact with one another, the actual and the perceived, that is the diversification benefit must be found out. And we have to also depend upon the, mostly we find out the dependable and the correlation of the difficult risks, okay, different risks also there. And the limitations of the fungibility mostly of the capital across the organization, that we have to find it. And the extent to which the organization's exposure to risk may be different from the competition, that we have to find it. My question, this is the first things when we are discussing about the mostly what information about the financial strength and the risk context of the organization. So second point, when we are discussing about the information about the organization and the risk management system, that is in category of the appropriate of the assignment. Here we have to find out the risk tolerance of the organization, कितना रिस्क टॉलरेट कर सकते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, वो भी हमें फाइंड करना है. और रिस्क कैपिटल भी देखना है, रिस्क कैपिटल ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वो भी देखना है. द कॉम्पिटेंट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, दैट वी हैव टू एंटरप्राइज द रिस्क मैनेजमेंट कंट्रोल साइकिल, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड इट आल्सो. एंड द नॉलेज, द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट, एंड दैट इज द बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, जो कि रिगार्डिंग द रिस्क असेसमेंट एंड द रिस्क मैनेजमेंट, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड इट आल्सो. ओके. एंड अनदर द एक्चुअल execution of the organization, that is enterprise, the risk management, okay, and control cycle also, how that is unexpected outcomes are to be acted upon, that we have to find it also. And we have to find out the relationship between the financial strength and the risk context that is identified above the risk management systems as identified 1 and A or B above cases. Okay. Students, let us discuss about what are the conditions related to the risk evaluation models. Where when we are going about the things, we have to find out in developing, reviewing or maintaining models that is used in the risk evaluation, the actually should be considered. That is, we have to find out either it is a rely on others or maybe it is considered or not, that we have to find it. For example, you can check that is whether the model are fit for the purpose or not, we have to find out it. In making the determination also, the actuary may be considered the following some criteria. We have to find out the degree of the models that should be needed to be more reproducible as well as adaptable to the new risk. Second point also, you have to find out that is the sophistication of the models in proportion of the materiality of the risk they cover. And third point, another we can say, find out the practical consideration of the models also, including usability, reliability, timeliness, as also a process of effectiveness, technology and capabilities, and also cost efficiency. And another, when we are discussing about that is the inherent statistical and that is the theoretical limitations of the model also, you can find out it also. and we have to find out its quality, accuracy, and appropriateness also, and the completeness of the data underlying the models also. And also you have to find out the appropriateness of the methodology used for the model validation and the calibration, and the sensitive technique also you have to find it also. Okay, and also the appropriateness of the methodology what we have used in the model, that is, it is the dependency and the interaction among that is that we have to find it also. And the appropriateness of the mostly that is the cash flow and the discounting methodology what you have used in the model, that you have to find it also. And whether the model, that is assumptions, are appropriate or not, that you have to find it also. Okay, and in making, when you are making this all the determination, the accuracy must be the considered. The accuracy जो consider करते हैं उसको भी हम देखना पड़ेगा. Accuracy के ऊपर whether the adjustments are supportable or not, we have to find it. Approximately documented or not, that we have to find it. We have to allow the derivation or deviations from the expected, that we have to find it. Okay, whether the adjustments are regularly revisited or not, that we have to find it, because it is only to determine the appropriateness. And another thing, whether the assumptions that explicit reflected anticipated management, that we have to find it. It may be the responses to the future event, or maybe the supportable, appropriately documented. So these are the students, that is what happened, very very important thing, you have to care of it. Okay, so students, so this is the unit 2. Okay, last month, because till now we have covered, that is all the things, and starting from the रिस्क आइडेंटिफिकेशन. फर्स्ट यूनिट में जब हम देख रहे थे, पहले रिस्क आइडेंटिफाई करना है. ओके, देन रिस्क असेसमेंट करना है, देन रिस्क एनालिसिस करना है, रिस्क एस्टिमेशन, रिस्क इवैल्यूएशन. These the 4 serial characters, that is the contents are there, which we have to find from the starting point of the risk to the end point of the risk. So my dear students, these are the topics which are related to the unit 2. And so today this is the what happened, we have covered this risk evaluations. Okay, my dear students, let us think what we have discussed till now. We have to cover this all the things. Okay, so that is we have already covered, that is the risk identification. You know, that is the risk identification is what mostly we know, that is how to find out the, that is how to find out the risk, how to know the risk it is not there, means it is the loss exposure. Okay, that you have to know it, and you have to find out what the types of the risk associated in the business also. And here in the cases we have also discovered about the liability losses, and that is the losses to that of human resource also, and losses to that of the external economic forces also, that also we have highlighted in this unit. And also we have discussed about the risk identification process. Okay, in the risk identification we have find out that is the so many steps. That is step 1 may understanding what to consider when the identifying risk, and step 2 may gathering the information from different sources to identify the risk, and step 3 may applying the risk identification tools and the techniques, that we have things. And we have to step 4 may, that is documentation of the risk, that we have to find it also. And step 5 may, that is document the risk identification process, that also you have seen. Okay, and that is in the step 6 finance may, there is assessing the assess the effectiveness of the risk, जो कि हमें फाइंड आउट किया, उसको भी हमें कवर कर लिया है. ओके, सो इन द रिस्क असेसमेंट देयर इज आल्सो सो मेनी क्राइटेरियाज आर देयर इन द स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द वर्क प्लेस टू our own life. So in the case of the risk assessment, you have to find out the identify the hazards. Okay, and decide who might be hampered and how, and after that evaluate the risk, decide and on precautions you have to take in it, and record your finds and implementing them also. And you have to review and the assessment and update if necessary, that we have also seen or discussed in the earlier classes. And after that, what happened now, students till now, that is the when you are discussing about the risk analysis method, And risk and after the identification and the classifying, risk is going to proceed about that is their analysis is a possibility or the consequence of the each factor of the risk. You have to find it. And here we have discussed about that is the qualitative method and the quantitative method and the semi-quantitative method, that also we have already discussed. And when you are discussing also, we have discussed about the concept of the risk analysis, the analytical process of the provide information regarding the undesirable events, and also process of the estimating probabilities, expected consequence of the identified risk, and detailed examination regarding the risk assessment also, and also risk assessment and risk evaluations and the risk management alternations perform the understanding. And we will also find out in the case of hazard identification, risk assessment and the risk management and the risk communication. And students, when you benefit, we have also discussed about the benefit of the risk analysis also. And when we have also discussed about the discussed already met in the risk analysis process about the conducting the risk assessment survey, identify the risk and analysis the risk, as well developing the risk management plans and the implementing the risk management, okay, and monitoring the risk also. And when we have discussion about the risk assessment, we have easily that is we have already discussed about the description access control, the mandatory access control and the role based access control, okay. And here also risk assessment techniques also we have discussed, that is about the physiologic risk assessment, game theory and the dysentery and Monte Carlo simulation and expert judgment methods. So risk assessment, when you discuss about the risk estimation technique also, students, so risk evaluation is also we have already discussed now or today, and this is also important, mostly identifying the priorities of the assets also, and you have to look at the asset and you have to classify the asset and you have to make the finalization to make the plan also, and you have to perform the 3D modeling exercise also, okay. Thereafter we have discussed the so many criteria conditions for the risk evaluation, many more things, okay. Thank you, having a nice day, stay home, stay safe.